Hello, Fumi Nation. How are you? How are we? When I tell you that these people are really taking the Mickey Mouse out of it, I really just have to look and say to myself, what's happening to me? Really and truly, because my head I scratch my head trying to understand what I'm reading. Fumi, what are you talking about? I'm talking about CEO and exec at Coldplay concert weren't having an affair. Sources insist. Who's the source? I'd like to know who the source is. This has been devastating for entire families, exclusive, and this is by people, so you know I'm going to read it. Yeah. Let me click on it so that we can see the whole thing. You know those two cheaters that were cheating on their families? Well, they're out here talking about that this has been a terrible experience, blah, 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 because they weren't cheating. I know. Let me read on. 2 months after, then astronomer CEO Andy Byron was seen on camera at a Coldplay concert with Christine Colbert, who was working as his company's chief people officer. A source close to Colbert is speaking out for the first time to clarify the nature of their relationship. Are you mad? I do not know anybody, any co-workers that hold each other like that, and then when the light is shone on them, in shame, because they knew what they were doing, they scattered like mice. That was what I saw. Byron, 51, had his arms wrapped around Colbert, 53, and then ducked out of view after being spotted by the so-called kiss cam. But that instantly viral moment doesn't reflect the real story according to the Colbert source. Who is the Colbert source? Please. In recent weeks, new details have emerged about how Colbert has already divorced her own husband before attending the concert with Byron. That is kind of sort of true because I covered it the other day. But was Byron divorced? That's what we want to know. Former CEO is reportedly married as well, but the Colbert source insists she was not breaking up her marriage. Christine and Andy Byron had an excellent working relationship, a great relationship. There was no affair, the source told People. It was inappropriate to be hugging your boss at a concert, and she accepts full responsibility for it, the source says. But the scandal, the downfall, the loss of the job, all that is unfair. Darling, listen, Mrs. Source or Mr. Source. All of this was self-inflicted. You shot yourself. You went to a place and you were inappropriately holding another co-worker, whether it was a boss, whether it was a junior staff, whether it was even the cleaner working there. The mere fact that each of you were married, or at least one of you were, since you were going through a divorce, that's inappropriate. Let's move that aside. If they had stood there and smiled, the two guilty parties, this would never have gone viral the way that it did. It only went viral because of how they scattered like mice in the dark that had been shone on light. Then it was a matter of you guys might be in a relationship and you're very, very shy, not my words, or you're having an affair. And it turned out that you were having an affair. So don't come here now with this blatant, what do you call it now? Gaslighting of the whole world of what we saw and tell us, oh, it is unfair. Unfair to whom? Don't talk rubbish. I read on. The source is speaking out now to correct what they call the many assumptions made after Byron and Colbert made the international headlines for their reaction to being seen together during the Coldplay concert at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Massachusetts on the 16th of July. Once they realized they were on screen, Colbert covered her face and Byron tried to hide from view. The odd reaction prompted Coldplay lead singer Chris Martin to say from stage, "Okay, look at these two." He then jokingly added, either they're having an affair or they're just very shy. The moment thrust the two couples, Byron and his reported spouse Megan and Colbert and her husband Andrew, into the spotlight, fueling countless memes and headlines. It's exactly what I just said. The tabloids began probing their private lives, paparazzi tracking them down. Both Byron and Colbert soon left Astronomer, and the company said after Byron's resignation that our leaders are expected to set the standard in both conduct and accountability and recently that standard was not met. So you know what, Mr. or Mrs. Source, go straight to astronomer first and tell them that it's not fair that they made that kind of comment before you come out here wasting our time and going to People magazine. Maybe it is Kristen, or maybe it's Byron, because Byron does look very arrogant talking all this kind of nonsense. It goes on to talk about how inappropriately mislabeled Kristen has been. As a home wrecker, says the source, who notes Byron and Colbert attended the concert with a group of friends. Well, we did see the other girl to the side and she was like, I don't want no parts. Don't talk to me. Don't look at me. This has got nothing to do with me. I'm not out here cheating. And you know, I will say this, everybody that knew about this affair, you are also a part of the problem because you co-signed cheating, and that does not speak well of your character. I say that because Byron's wife did not know about any of this. If the spouses co-signed on this, okay, no problem. But you went out in a group, and that now, as a matter of fact, you are digging your grave. Just keep quiet. Keep what? Keep quiet, because you're making it worse, because it will never change. In my mind, you were cheating. And that just tells me of the kind of people that you are. It's unfathomable to witness what has happened and how devastating it can be for not just individuals but entire families, says the source. All I can think of is that this could happen to any one of us anytime. I think all of the misinformation has been the most mind-blowing to witness. Are you mad? I've been married to my husband 17 years and I have male friends. You will never catch me being held by anybody like that. Absolutely not. You have to know the boundaries. And when you are married and you have children, can you imagine Adrian's mom is being held like that at a concert and it's not Ula? What's wrong with you? Who are you talking to? Maybe your scruples and your standards of what you consider to be a standard, as a matter of fact, is rubbish to us. And I don't mind. I'll take it for what it is. It goes on to say, these are real people and real family. They say the way people have taken a lot of enjoyment at their expense is hard to see. No. We are not taking enjoyment out of it. We really just want to highlight that you are cheaters. And for whatever reason, of which I love, the world came to a united front, especially those married, that this was not okay. That this is not okay and we will not stand for it. So wherever you are in your little world, if you stand for it, that also tells us that you're a coward anyway, because the source, you've not given us your name. If you want to stand on business, tell us who you are. Give us a picture. Tell us your name and how close you are to the family so that we know that you can also be ejected. The last bit goes on to say, at the time of the concert, Colbert and her husband were already separated, not divorced. She went on to file for a divorce on the 13th of August, requesting that the information about the proceedings remain private, and her spouse agreed, because your spouse cannot be bothered, because he saw you and he said, you know what, you ain't good beans anyway. If I ever doubted about divorcing you, you have now confirmed that I'm on the right track. They are amicably separated and are moving forward towards the divorce. Focus on their family, says the Colbert source, echoing what a spokesman for Colbert's husband previously told People in a previous statement. She has 2 kids from her first marriage. Her husband, CEO and Praviti Ram, also has 2 kids from a previous marriage. Kristen and Andrew Colbert have been living apart, the Colbert source says, adding that on the night Colbert was seen with Byron, her husband was also at the Coldplay concert on a date. That is fine. Now, what we want to know is that, did Andrew have a date where that woman was married to another man and the man did not know about it? Well, there you go. Because if they were both single, as they now say, that's fine. But guess what? Byron was not single. Byron was not what? Byron was not single, and Karen did not know about it. It was not a company event, says the source of Byron and Colbert being together that night. There was no company box. It was a night with a big group of friends and an inappropriate moment. As for how Colbert is doing, the source says it's been hard on her to leave the house. She's been prioritizing her family. Her kids have been through a lot. The controversy has stirred so much discussion about the nature of privacy in digital age. Kristen had people standing outside her car while she was picking up her son up from work. Grown women laughing, taking pictures, pointing, the source says. It's been a tough thing for her to watch. You should know better. I feel sorry, and I don't think that you should do that, only because think of the son. Christian, you put your son in this position, and you're selfish because you could not control yourself from the below the button. That's what I'm talking about. It's the domino effect. You don't think about it then, because a lot of women, because they come to me and they have this fantasy. There is no fantasy. The fantasy is in your head. This man that you think is so, gorgeous, and he's going to make love to me, and he's better than my husband. Your husband that pays the bills. Your husband that takes care of the children. Your husband that does the groceries. Your husband that comes in every day. If you are not agreeing, then decide to separate. But don't go sneaking. You see, I've said it and I'll say it again. You know why? It's below me. It's below me. I carry myself in such high standard. I could not sneak anywhere. I couldn't. It's below the person that I look in the mirror. It's below me. I would not do it to me. I love myself too much. And that could be egotistical. I don't know. But it's below me. It's below me. But it's not below you. You're being held like that. So what happens next? You're kissing, you're tongue kissing in a group of people. It's disgusting. And you're bringing disease to your homes. Because I have heard so many times where we were going through a divorce and I found myself pregnant with the last one. It was just that one night, that moment, and here I am pregnant again. But you don't know what she has been doing outside. You don't know what he has been doing outside. Yes, they should laugh at you. Yes, they should mock you because you cheated on every member of that family that you hold dear. And now your son is going through it. Other women, please stop and don't do that. Think of her children. Only think of her children. Don't think of her. Yeah, I'm calling it like it is. Don't cheat. Don't cheat on your spouse. Why? Why? Really and truly, why? You want to eat your cake and have it. You want to have all of the benefits of the marriage, and at the same time, you want to sneak out and be sleeping around with other people. You don't know whether he's sleeping with other people. You do not know. You're a liar. He's a liar. And you're lying to each other. And you're lying to everybody else. You're a liar. You don't get respect from me. You absolutely do not. Do not forget to like, to subscribe, hit the notification button, and I'll be what? I'll be back sooner than later. All of my love. Oh my God, I am so excited. I am so excited, my darlings. We have officially launched the FDV website, and we have what? We've got products, we've got merch, we've got t-shirts, we've got tote bags. I am so excited. A lot of you said, Fumi, when are the t-shirts coming? And I want to tell you that I am terribly humbled. I had launched this exclusively at the meet and greet, and for the life of me, I did not know that we would sell out. I had no idea. So I had to put the money back into the business so that I could get some more t-shirts and tote bags for you. And I want to say what a journey this has been. The two t-shirts that I have, and I'm wearing one now with the v-neck, and I measured it so that it comes right down. Whether you're big busted, whether you're small busted, it will come right down to the center without opening with the bust. And darlings, I have what is delayed is not denied, because everything started much later in my life. I got married at 40. I had Adrian at 48. I started YouTube at 45. I started my business at 55. And so I want you guys to know that what is delayed is absolutely what is not denied. And so I made these for you in white as well as in black. It is tagless because I react to tags. We have t-shirts where you have no tags, and these go all the way from an extra large to an extra small. Some of you will be wondering, Fumi, what size are you wearing? I am wearing an extra small. We also have it in black for you, so let me show you. What is delayed is not denied. There you go. So whatever your preference, if you like white, if you like black, go right ahead. I love both. It is absolutely fabulous. Everybody, anybody can wear this. And just look at how it goes all the way down. I love it. So it covers your bottom for those of you that are conscious. You can also tuck it in halfway as well. Make it loose, loungy with your jeans. And then you can roll it up. You can style it any which way that you like. I love it because you can also layer it underneath your suits because it's getting colder now, and the quality is absolutely what? Absolutely fabulous. And for my ladies that are double X, you can get the extra large because it is that big. You're going to love them. Super soft. Put them in the wash. They don't shrink. They don't shift. They don't shed. I put a lot of work into this because it was really personal. And I wanted again to send a message that what is delayed is never denied. And that means that you're only prepping yourself for greatness. It will come to you with such greatness. The next t-shirt that I made was eating my salads and minding my business. I loved it. And that's how I got here in essence. I ate my salads. I began to really have a healthier lifestyle. A healthier lifestyle, not only physically, but emotionally and mentally. Meaning that what no longer served me, I no longer wanted. I think that I just thought I can just bash myself around. I can abuse myself. I can ill-treat myself. You don't say beautiful things to yourself. But I would say it to everybody else. Oh girl, you're fabulous, gorgeous, this, that. I never said it to myself. And I began to realize that, Fumi, you know what? In the eating your salads is a representation of really taking a healthier stance to all of you, to everything of you. And salads are healthy, but you have the mental, you have the emotional. So I started speaking positively to myself. It was amazing. It really was amazing. I got more confident and I really began to love myself. And in part was when I started to say, Fumi, wear your natural hair. You are beautiful. You say it to others, you don't say it to yourself. And when I started to say it to myself, I began to have more confidence. I also realized that for me, you don't have to be in any negative spaces, negative anywhere, because what? I am healthier, hence the eating my salads. The minding my business was amazing because the more I minded my business, the more time I had to be productive with my life. Isn't that a trip? Oh my God. That is the real meaning of this. Mind my business. So I really wasn't into the gossip. I really wasn't into unproductive conversation. I sat at a table and every girl, lady, woman, female at that table was a CEO. When I tell you, we talked about production, we talked about fulfillment centers, we talked about where you can get better fabrics from Prague, from Portugal, from Bangladesh, from this, from that. I was rejuvenated. And I realized that for me, when you stay away from stuff that does not serve you and is not productive to you, you truly mind your business. And I became a better mom. I became a better wife. I spent more time with the family. I enjoyed Adrian right across the board. That is a representation because you are weeding out what no longer serves you mentally, emotionally, physically. Eating my salads and minding my business. They also come in an extra small and it goes all the way to an extra large, and it's a bigger, loungier size. That's another thing because I have been different sizes on this channel. Bigger busted, smaller busted. I've been curvy. I've been a limousine girl, and I loved every stage of me. I did. I really did. And that was why I said I'm going to make it a loose fit. Why? Because if you're a curvy girl, it will suit you. If you're a slimmer girl, it will suit you. If you're an athletic girl, it will suit you. It's no longer what you look like. Truly, it's how you feel. And my limousine girls and my curvy girls, do you know, at that stage was one of my happiest times of my life. because it was when I gave birth to Adrian. This body created life when I was told so many times that it couldn't. And that was how I really realized, it became so clear to me that, woman, you're amazing. Men can wear it too, my darling boys. I will come out with a crew neck, but I thought, let me come out with a V-neck so that you can put all of your jewelry. That's another thing. You can put all of your jewelry, you can put all of your necklaces. It's just enough for it to show. It is just enough. When I tell you, this took so long, and it's plain in front, and you got the message in the back. You see, when you're walking away, clicking in your heels, that's the message. I lived for it. So those are the t-shirts, my darlings. If they sell out, don't panic. Don't panic. I will order some more, okay? And then we have what? We have our tote bag. We have our tote bag with the thicker straps that you can carry with you, and you can take this to the gym. It's a sports bag. You can take it to the gym. You can take it to the supermarket. You can take it to work. It's got the logos on both ends. And I'm going to show you something also. You have a magnetic clip, so you can clip it in. It will hold in together. Also, when you pull it apart, you will have the label also in the bag, and then you've got a big purse right here to put all of your keys. But guess what? Multi-purpose, my darling. You can also fold this bag. So I'm going to show you as is. You just turn it in like so on both sides. There you go. You fold it. Guess what? You fold it into the opening pochette. And there you go. There you go. So you can have this as an extra shopping bag. You can have this as an extra bag when you're going anywhere, even on the airport, when you're traveling. It's so handy. So handy. It's a canvas bag. It is absolutely washable. It does not change. And we have it in pink. We have it in orange. We have it in sky blue, of which I live and love. Yes, and then we also have it in ice cream, because I love ice cream, and I also love yogurt. So baby girl, you are looking absolutely cute. I hope you enjoy these, my darlings. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. Thank you for riding with me. This is just the beginning, because the bras are coming, the slips are coming, the panties are coming, the makeup, the skincare, the Afro hair care kit is coming. It's all coming, my darling. This is a black-owned brand, and I am self-funded. My financier is my wonderful husband. Thank you. Thank you, Ula. Thank you for the unconditional love and support. I could never do any of this without him. You're so generous. And God bless you. And God bless you too, my beautiful Fumi Nation. And I am so excited. The link is below, and I will be sharing how to wear the t-shirts, different styles, different suits for you. Thank you so very much. God bless. Bye-bye. Yay! We have launched. We have launched. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm just so excited. I am so excited. I am what? I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited.